Welcome to the Was It Good Though podcast. We'll be bringing raw and unfiltered energy for each movie and TV show that we will be reviewing. Just think of it as turning your movie group chat into a podcast. I am one of your hosts. My name is Jazz.
I am Jason. And man, per usual, I got some house rules I want to run through with you. So let's get started. One, we will be spoiling this review. So if you haven't seen it, you haven't watched it, please stop, go check it out, and then come listen to this review. Number two, please like, share, subscribe. Let your friends know, let your church members know, let your family know what we are doing over here at the Was It Good Though podcast. Number three, have fun. We just kicking shit, having fun with my friends. That's what we do. And last but not least, this is not a kid-friendly podcast. So if you're watching with your kids, that's something on you that has nothing to do with us. Let's get to this review.
I'm a Lost World fan.
Lost World was good.
And then, well, cause I get hate sometimes. I'm like,
because the original people hate it. That's why the original people hate it. Lost World is the one with the first.
That's part two,
right? Oh wait, never mind.
Are you talking about the original?
Original Jurassic Park, Lost World, and then Jurassic World with Chris Pratt. The first one, though.
Right.
The first one.
Oh,
those are three that I like. So them.
You deserve
them going to the island, even though the reason is really stupid. Them going to the island feels a little bit like Lost World to me, which I loved. So
I mean, I think it'll look really dope, but their motive sounded terrible. We have to go to the island where it's the really bad dinosaurs.
When they said the rejects, I'm like, wait.
Ghetto dinosaurs. That's what they really trying to say. Code word.
Right. Nah, it's really DEI, but that's those dinosaurs over there.
The DEI dinosaurs.
What I had a homeboy who said one of them looked like a xenomorph. It's like a quick shot. Now, it might be a
go
reach.
Back and rewatch it.
It's
I can send you the shot.
Homeboy?
No, it wasn't Ivy. Ivy left me on red. He's not talking to me right now.
Yeah. Yeah. He just nigga, he be busy, fake busy, whatever he got going on in his life. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ivy though, man. If I feel like you had housekeeping, was that behind the scenes or on the scene type conversation? I don't.
It was on. I was gonna wait till you did the intro.
Oh, okay. You wanted me to get that off? Okay, got you. All right. What did you rub your hands with, Lisa? You got something to say?
You know what, Jason? It's your world. I'm just living in it, and I'm gonna behave this episode. That's what I'm gonna do.
We share this world. It's the Chester Cheeto world. Actually, we share it.
Oh God, y'all.
Yes, but good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whenever you find this podcast. This is the Was It Good Though podcast about movies and TV shows. I am one of your hosts. I am Jason.
I am Jazz.
And we are joined this evening by two lovely ladies. We've had them on the podcast. I'm going to start off with Miss Lisa first. How are you this evening?
Oh, I'm good. I'm real good. Appreciate you for asking.
Glad to have you. Let the people know where to find you, what you got going on, and all that good stuff.
Oh, okay. You can find me at Real Movie Lovers, REEL. Also my YouTube channel, NXG Global Production. And my show, The Zombie Chronicles, is on Amazon Prime and Tubi. And I'm offering an online screenwriting class March 1st that you can hit me up and be a part of.
Oh shit, that's dope. He said online screenwriting class.
Yeah. So
and we also have Miss Crystal. It's been a minute since you've been on. Hello, how are you?
She abandoned us.
Yeah, she did. She on to big and better things.
It's not personal. Right.
So it is personal. So a better question is, what are you going to do about the 50 Cent and Meat situation?
That ain't got nothing to do with me. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I hope they figured it out.
Let the people know where they can find and see where you are and what you got going on, if you would like to. No pressure. No pressure.
I mean, about the only thing I got to share is an Instagram or a Twitter. Happy and nappy _ for both. It's the letter
Oh,
N, not and. So yeah.
Niggas.
I want to
But
first off by saying we have a locked episode this evening, y'all. If you are not watching our YouTube, the ladies are all locked up. Yes, happy Black History Month. Sorry, Jason. Continue.
coming in hot.
yeah, shout out to the lock queens, Loch Ness monsters. That's what I don't
Oh,
but
sure. Seem like some shade.
Oh, hella
episode,
shade.
but this of course we're sticking with our Black History Month programming. We took it back, a lot of people seem to really enjoy this film. I didn't know until I began to talk about it how many people really enjoyed it. This is not to say I hated it, Jazz. I know your tension up your face. I can see it now. The lights are bright, but I can see what you got going on over there. Episode 140, right? 140.
Mm-hmm.
We are discussing Brown Sugar. Yes, the movie starring Sanaa Lathan and Taye Diggs about the love of hip hop. Or so we thought. But I'm gonna kick it over to Jazz because she's gonna take us on this journey down this memory lane.
Yes. Before we get into it, I want to share some recent news. Crystal, man, you had the conversation. This week we got alerted that a series was not renewed for the second season. I posted it on my socials, and everybody that responded was like, what the hell? Why not? Upset. The series is How to Die Alone. Natasha Rothwell's series that dropped last year. And it's just frustrating when you see Black-led shows getting canceled, not getting renewed, and it's very unfortunate. So since it's Black History Month, I want to shout out a few series that are on streaming: Rap Shit, Southside, a Black lady sketch show, Harlem, and Paradise, which is a recent a new show starring Sterling K. Sexy Brown. So if y'all are looking for something to watch this Black History Month, please go check out some of those Black-led comedies.
That show is not a comedy.
No, not Paradise, but the majority of the ones that I mentioned was definitely Black comedies. Jason just want to be difficult for no reason.
We're looking for Black horror. Them.
Yeah.
And From.
Y'all check out our From episode last week. We dropped. But
yeah, I listened to that whole thing.
Yeah, we'll definitely get into that. But yes, Brown Sugar, a movie that most people will say is a Black classic. Crystal, I know that you are a fan of this movie. On your rewatch, if you did a rewatch for this episode, what kind of vibes and feeling does this movie trigger for you?
I did not do a rewatch, but this movie just warms my soul. I just love it. It makes me warm and tingly inside. Brings out the true lover girl in me.
Okay. I love that. Lisa, what about you?
So I watched this in 2002 when it came out, and then watched it again yesterday. That's my timeline between the two. So when I first watched it back in 2002, I was like, "Oh, I like everybody except the casting of Taye Diggs." I just wasn't feeling him casted in that specific role. Like I just wasn't feeling it. I was like, I love you, Taye, but you kind of a little bit corny to be a music exec kind of dude. So I was curious on a rewatch with some life behind me how I would feel. So on a rewatch, I appreciated Taye Diggs' casting the second time around. I thought that him and Sanaa Lathan had excellent chemistry.
Chemistry.
I feel like maybe I was holding something over against him because of The Best Man at that time. I don't know. It could be,
Yeah.
but
9 times out of 10, it would. It's a whole bunch of
he
black movies he was fucking up in.
make some questionable decisions and moves. And again, being married, life and everything, I'm like, nigga, you did what? So
Okay.
I enjoyed the
Jason.
movie.
Oh.
And that's long way of saying it.
Okay. Jason, what about you? Or did it trigger any kind of feelings? Because I feel like we see that you're not an ally for real. But
Oh, Jason's thinking it triggered.
Yeah.
So what it triggered for me is, where's the R&B version of this movie? I want to see that. Because I'm more of an R&B person. And we got the comedian version, which is top 5. So I don't know what the R&B version of this would have been, or why we hadn't. That I feel like that would have been something that whoever wrote, I didn't even, that's on my part, the writer, like I feel like they should have did, like it could like it, not even necessarily a series of it, but just like, you know, what R&B did, or how R&B intertwined this relationship. You got different movies. I mean, of course, R&B plays a pivotal role in a lot of movies, but this one was more based around the love of hip hop, which, of course, we know it has 2 meanings, or a dual meaning, which was dope. I enjoyed that, watching it. So, going through it, like I said, like watching Tay, he definitely, I was just like, nah, some of the stuff I was just like, bro, what is he doing? Like, he was just like, he just walking onto the set and he was just speaking at the at some points. But you can't, you know, what made you fall in love with hip hop? But then he asked the second time, he asked it, you know, that I think that's what the movie is about. So yeah, I enjoyed that. Appreciate that. I appreciate the film for that scene alone.
Okay. You actually triggered something in me, since we did see The Best Man get its own series. If they came out with a series for Brown Sugar, bringing back Tay, bringing back Sanaa, would you watch it?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm always for the black series, and I think Tay and Sanaa, they do a great job together. I think they have great chemistry, whether it's beefing or loving. I think they have great chemistry together. So
at what point of life would y'all want to pick up at?
shit.
Like the next day? I mean, I don't know about the next
Oh
day.
no, we need time
Nah,
about that, because this movie
they
happened in a week. This whole movie.
No, it didn't.
No, it did
All
not.
right, a month.
So if the movie pick, I mean the movie would have. I mean, so it's, if the movie was to pick up, shit, we picking up 20 years later. So shit, at this point, Taye Diggs is probably an exec. Most definitely not rapping no. He's no longer rapping no more. He's probably a producer in the studio doing something. XYZ. Sanaa could be. She could own her own. If she probably had, it probably be like a blog, with some kind of social media type thing. I don't know what. I really wish we would have got more from Queen Latifah, because the scenes that she did, she was still in the scene, but I wish we got more from her. So I don't know what she'd be doing. But for for me, the main 3 people, Taye Diggs, Mos Def, and Sanaa, I definitely think they would be some pivotal people. They could be doing something, but maybe they got kids at this point, you know. But then
So you wouldn't bring in the Dalmatians?
Ren and Stimpy? No.
You would have to. That would be a hilarious callback, though.
I mean,
like,
there's a million versions of that for real today. There's a million versions of that in the world of say. So you can literally use a real rapper and put them in that in that, like.
What do y'all think if you were to talk to Sid and Dre? Sit them in front of you and ask them their thoughts on hip hop today. What do you think they would say?
Oh, trash.
Yeah.
It depends. I
And
don't like.
no, no,
I
no.
don't like that because most
Main
deaf been
all
most deaf
like
been in the
mainstream
90s.
trash. Yeah.
Sid would say it politically, but yeah.
It all depends. It all depends because what are we going what are we base because when you go what are we basing it off of, right? What are we basing that?
What we
This,
want.
I'm
So
saying, what do
The
you
question was,
want?
what did we want? So that's what we want. That's what I'm basing it off of. My
well,
want.
Mhm.
I'm basing it off their reaction to Ren and Stimpy, the hoe is mine, like
My bitch. Like that song kind
and
of
the fact
catchy.
that the majority of songs are that way, like the hoe is mine or my P word is the ish, like it's tired. That's not what they're into. So they would definitely not be into the majority of it, but they would say that you have to hunt and find the quality stuff because quality stuff is there. It's made. It's just not brushed in front of you.
And that's why I don't like the argument of it's the mainstream because mainstream was trash back in the day. You had to always dig and search for what you wanted, regardless of the times. Because you get these goddamn CDs, like, man, oh my god, is it only the only song on the radio is the motherfucker that? Because how many times you bought a CD? Like, man, is the only the song on the radio the good one from this CD I done bought?
Yeah.
Not from who I was listening to.
Yeah, same. No, I no.
Who was you listening to, Jazz?
So
We're gonna talk about them in 2025. Who was you listening to in 2002? Please tell us. Enlighten me.
Oh, I was listening to Aaliyah, Destiny's Child, TLC, Ludacris, Juvenile, let me see, Nelly.
MAGA.
And I was throwing some Tupac. Yeah, I was throwing some Tupac in there too because always.
You really just read an obituary to me.
Only two of them.
God on today. Obituary.
Only two of them.
A lot of people don't even make music today, and that ain't even hip hop. This nigga said TLC.
Hold on.
I disagree, Jason.
You asked me who would I listen to in 2002.
That was the only like he didn't specify.
Do you see what I did?
It's a movie about hip hop.
You asked her what she was listening to in 2000.
Sure did.
Crystal Jackson.
Sure did.
My nigga.
Like, come on. Nah, Jason, we hold you accountable today.
Brother.
Y'all don't. But since we're talking about artists, at the beginning of this movie, we got a really dope montage of different interviews from different rap artists around that time and their experience with hip hop. If y'all were able to make your own montage, which 5 artists would you have in there? I'm gonna start with you first, Crystal.
Oh, great! Yay, Queen Latifah, Lil' Kim, Missy Elliott, the Brad and Trina.
That's a good list.
Listen, my girl Trina was holding it down. Holding it down.
Okay. I like that. Lisa, what's on your list?
All right. So on my list, now they don't have to be from 2002, right?
It could be anybody, and it can be alive or dead.
Okay. All right. So I have Nas on my list. I too had Missy Elliott on my list. My girl was fun.
Yeah.
I have MC Light on my list. I have, honestly, I'm a Curtis Jackson III fan. I got 50 Cent on my list. Is that 4 or 5?
Ooh, she went toxic.
I know. Sorry. And if there's any time left, let's throw Kendrick up there.
Yes. Why not?
Why not?
Jason, who you got on your list?
I have
Drake.
Larry. So as I was about to say,
me?
I have Larry June. I have Yo Gotti. I have Jeezy. I have Six Slack or Black. Yes. Because he started as a battle rapper and he moved over to R&B. And I have Drake. You correct. I do have Drake on there because his opinion still matters, still relevant.
Oh my God.
Okay. Kiki. Do you love me? Are you riding?
Wait a minute, you got Missy Elliott on your list.
Excuse me.
You got Missy Elliott on your list.
Are you comparing Missy Elliott and Drake?
What's the
They're
problem?
the same. I've always wanted a collab between Missy Elliott, Drake, and Timbaland. Like that's been my dream collab since the beginning of his conception.
As a rapper or a singer?
It does not matter.
He got shot in the back.
I don't hate Drake or anything. I don't just like. I like his music. I just don't see him like top 5. Yeah.
Top 5 of what?
Of this list or any list.
Of what list? What list? What list we referring? What list
saying he ain't good enough for that montage. That's
for what list? Yeah. The top 5 artists I want to talk to. What I'm trying. That's what we talking about. Top 5 rappers in the world ever in the world, okay. Craig. I would put him. I would put Kendrick top 5. I would put Drake top 10. It's not even. There's not an argument, debate, or conversation you can have where he doesn't fit a top 10 of all time.
I just didn't know that you would want to interview Drake that badly. That was just the question. That's all. I feel like he does enough talking about his feelings and everything in his music that you wouldn't need an interview. But I get you.
We can do the same thing. We can do the same thing with Missy Elliott if that's what we at. I can tell you can take any of these artists and actually say that about them if that's the fact. You know what I'm saying?
All right, Jason. I said I was gonna behave. You're not making it easy on me.
Can I go? I'm gonna.
Who you got? Tupac.
I got. Yeah, I do got Tupac.
You took Nelly off because of MAGA.
Stop it! You acting like Sid at that bridal shower. I got Tupac. I got Queen Latifah. I got Missy Elliott. I have Ludacris, and I have J. Cole.
Ooh.
Because I think Cole was right to get out of that beef. Because oh my God. That stress is too much on a man. It's just
talk about dodging the bullet of the century.
He's a bitch. He's a bitch. Since you brought it back up, I gotta go back to it. He's a bitch. This is rap. No, it was rap and it's sparring. You can spar and not get into the thick of it. And you can still throw.
Look, you talk as a man who doesn't know what secrets J. Cole might have. It didn't want Kendrick singing.
Yeah, he don't need no.
No. I talk as a man who don't give a fuck about any of that. Because I figure this is what I feel for real, right? When it goes to going into a beef, all of that has to go out the window. I don't care what the secret is; it's all out the window. You got to stand 10 toes in it. Because at this point, if we beefing whatever you got hidden or trying to hide, it's gonna come out. So whatever. We just throwing as many blows. So, you don't have to get muddy for it to be a battle either. You don't have to.
So that secret I told you where you said I'm gonna take it to the grave. It's like we beefing, so fuck it. It's like wait. Drake seemed like he would dig all of that up. Drake is digging all that up.
You think Drake and Kendrick was like that for him to go and dig up some real secrets?
Jason, I don't know these men.
That's my
I'm
point.
Just entertained by their music.
That's me.
Imagine too. Not knowing nobody and hating them that much. But we saw that kind of hate in State Property, which had Beanie Siegel. And Beanie Siegel was at the Russell Simmons party. It's kind of strange seeing Russell in a show.
Yeah, I forgot. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Yep. Him and Kimora. I was like,
she looked really young. When this first came out, I didn't think she looked that young, but now with all the stuff I know, I'm like,
yeah. She was young.
Yeah. So they're at the party. You got Sid and what's my boy name? God. Dre, yes.
Oh,
Dre, he tells her he about to pop the question. And obviously there's energies flowing. Now, who do you think the biggest villain is in this movie?
Sanaa Lathan.
Dre.
Interesting. Oh,
always. It's always Sanaa Lathan.
Y'all don't even think about it.
It's always Sanaa.
Kristen, what do you think?
It's Dre.
I was thinking Dre too.
Yeah.
Dre too.
That's bullshit. That's
But-
bullshit.
But let's figure out
How?
let's figure out everybody's reasoning. Jason, why do you think it was Sanaa Lathan's?
Just like in Love and Basketball,
Oh, bro.
it's the
Oh no, you are not. All right.
He
All
makes
But no,
a
I'm
good
fine.
case, y'all.
All
So
right.
in this, right? Dre had asked her to let's try this.
That was
Let's go.
years ago, though. They was in college.
Who gives a damn? There
He
is nothing
wasn't
else to
ready.
talk. There's
If she
nothing
wasn't
else
ready,
to talk
then
about.
she
He
wasn't
wasn't-
ready then.
So
Jason,
what about I'm supposed to ask this question every year?
No, every
No,
other
he didn't wait
year.
around. Clearly, he was about to propose.
What am I? But I'm saying,
And
what
you
am I
ain't even
supposed to?
really know Reese like that. Like she was there for 2 months.
Yeah, but you're not. But you're not. I don't. Y'all are skip. Y'all are trying to get this man to do something that he already attempted to do. What I'm
Okay,
supposed to do? Like,
no.
in that, I'm supposed to be like, hey, we still vibe and whatnot. Like, what's up? Like, what about today? Like, they supposed to wait around for that?
Jason,
Obviously. Go ahead, Lisa.
there are contexts. Now, you have to hear the context. He was a bit of a player, a bit of a man whore, if you will, and he was like running through them. And their friendship was more important
Mm-hmm.
to her
Mm-hmm.
than
Improvement.
let's tap in it and changing and never be the
Mhm.
same again. Like he did not have the great track record. Literally, is the only girl that he was really like serious with for long enough to even get to the point where maybe marriage is an option. So
if you
And
are the
she didn't want to.
go ahead, Jess.
She didn't want to end up like Mia and Lance.
But look, so in that situation of you being the best friend or the close friend to somebody you know has been running through women XYZ, that didn't change how you felt about this person. It didn't, all of these fucked up things this person was going through didn't change it. But I said, hey, what about if you and I, because at the end of the day, it could be the one person. It could just be that one person you talking to, and that's just the person you want to be with. At that, all the other shit. Like what are we talking about? So now we at the end of the road. I'm thinking about getting married. Now it's a part of me saying, now this is the person that should come to me and say, hey, now you should now come to me and say, hey, this is what we need to do.
Maybe now she sees that he's matured enough to handle something serious. Her timing is terrible. It's completely bad. Yes. The night before the wedding, she was wrong.
Her time, it didn't matter. She felt the same. She always felt the same way. It never changed.
Can I say who I think the villain was? Poor communication. Because if everybody would have just said their feelings, we wouldn't have had no brown sugar. They would have just been like, we're meant to be. They would have just gotten married. It would have been great. But communication was the villain.
Just taking her own life.
What? Oh, I thought you said something.
sound like you talking mess.
But when I did the rewatch of this, I for some reason always thought Dre kissed Sid. And I said, oh no, Sid did that.
Per usual. She knows.
She gave him the forehead kiss, just like Harper
did
Mia.
I'm telling you. I don't know if y'all watched Papa's House, but she was doing like feelings. Was it feelings kisses? Whatever.
Yes. Y'all should watch it if you're not. Papa's House is funny.
Another black written show that's out. I think it's ended now though. They got another season though. But it's
Papa's House.
Papa's House with the Damon and Damon Jr.
I love that. But we get the wedding scene. And Jason, like you said earlier, every time Queen Latifah was in the scene, she definitely stole it. Crystal, if you were Sid in this situation,
I wouldn't be Sid because I talk too much. I never stop saying how I feel. So that's my damn problem. Wouldn't be at this wedding. Also, let's I'm watching this. The love of my life, getting married. Why am I here?
She had a front row seat.
Pass.
Front row.
Love you real bad. I'll send a gift. I was still sending a gift. I just can't be present.
be at home crying. It should have been me.
Sliding down the wall, you know? Yeah, that's sorry. You know.
That's crazy.
It
But
is.
that should
Lord
have
help
been
me.
that should have been a moment Reese red flags went up.
Yeah.
Like, why these bitches loud at my wedding? Being disruptive. That was
Okay.
her first red flag.
Now,
Yeah, I was so worried for them. I'm like, shut up.
exactly. If something would have popped off, they would have been in the wrong. Because what are y'all doing?
For sure.
You quiet, Jason?
I was letting y'all. I was let y'all get y'all little shit off. I get what you want me to say. They was being loud at the wedding. It was funny. It was just a funny scene to me.
This nigga. Jason, what did you think about Colby, aka Boris Cujo?
Kelby.
Whatever.
I don't. He had no part. He was the same nigga from Love and Basketball. No personality. He was just that nigga. Was just a stand-in.
Damn, they were in Love and Basketball together.
Mm-hmm. He was just like a stand-in. He was just like a stand-in guy. He didn't bring anything to the character. I feel like it wasn't like outside of just being not Taye Diggs. What did he do of importance? Because like I think he had the one he cooked, that one time. I don't know. I don't know. He didn't. It wasn't like a movie of, because sometimes you watch a movie like, dang, you gotta make a decision between. It wasn't even like that. It was just like, yeah, that nigga just there for he's just there for the cannon fodder to this ends.
So his character was, as I was watching it and looking at it recently, I was just like, their relationship shows how when you're dating somebody that's a creative, it's important to ask them about their craft and things like that. To like, if you want to be serious, to be invested with what they're working on. Like she was just like, have you read my latest article? Yeah. What'd you think? Oh, I ain't read that shit.
It was good. It was good. It was really good. What part? All of it.
So, like that was the moment right there. She was just like, nah. But anytime she had something going on, Dre was always there.
Right there. Partner. Oh. Sorry.
But he the villain though. Boy, I tell you what.
Yeah.
No. Why was he the villain, Krista? You didn't say. What did he do?
He was the villain because he proposed to a woman, then continued to kiss that lady in her mouth.
Tongue.
And went and married that woman.
And then went and married that woman.
They made him a villain.
Then she went out on a date and he up here trying to cock block her. I don't know if I'm jumping too far ahead.
No, you good. He was hating.
What about you? Later, the love of my life. Please. So yeah, that's why he's the villain.
But this your favorite love story, so I'm trying to understand.
I know, because they end up together because they're supposed to be together. Duh. I love a good coming back too. You know?
In spite of
you want that
the tribulation.
I mean, stupid.
It shows how strong love can be.
And what was she? What was she?
Apprehensive.
I'm so sick of people, but everybody, they got y'all women will do the goddamn Olympics triathlon as to why she didn't.
You act like you don't. When you want to fit your story, you get the hop, skipping, and jumping too.
I haven't moved off anything of any point I have said tonight.
Today.
If you bring up my past, I can't. I don't know if that's 59.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, okay? First watch, I'm like, yo, she's not there. Ree's not there for him like he needs her to be. Second watch, older, grown, married. Nigga, if you don't talk to me before you make serious decisions and then come at me like I'm the one wrong, you gonna quit your job, not talk to me, and go talk to your friend.
That was crazy.
Oh yeah.
You want it, and your response is, "Are you supposed to support me?"
Mm-hmm.
I felt that. Sometimes your best friend is just better to talk to. Sometimes she's just better to talk to.
Jason.
No.
No.
What?
No.
That's
What you mean?
crazy.
Go be with that woman.
Listen.
That's not
Go be with her.
what if it was a man? You wouldn't say that. You wouldn't say that if it was my nigga. It's because it's a woman. See what I'm talking about? That's just crazy.
Unless it's into men, I wouldn't have to worry about there being an issue. But here's the thing. You forget, like, okay, in the context of this, all right, if he was thinking about quitting and he hadn't done it, and he spoke to Sanaa Lathan first about the idea of quitting and running it by her, and then to the wife, I could even let that slide a little bit. But the whole action of doing it, the first person you reach out to is not your wife, it's her. And then your wife comes in and she's like, well, why you ain't tell me? I don't need a lawyer right now. I need a partner.
Felt that.
I'm not gonna lie.
I
So
felt that.
I did too a little bit, but it's only because I was rooting for Sid. I feel like if I knew those two, I would be like, oh, he was wrong as hell.
No.
Because like you said, Lisa, a big decision like that, how is your wife not in tune of what's going on and how you feel?
Because she with
Like,
them
that's
niggas. She the villain. That's the real villain of the goddamn story.
No. That wasn't from get-go. That was
You
from,
don't know that.
that was
Whoa.
from,
You think it just started? You think it just happened?
Yeah. Yes, I did. We're to the same mood. Literally, she just started going to the gym because she had all this time on her hands because he busy doing his thing. You're not including her. You're not communicating with her. She feel neglected. She watching Sid get all of the attention, the praise, the inner circle stuff. She has to fight for that. She literally told her she's dead wrong for what she did and going on a date. What I'm telling you is it didn't just come out of nowhere. It wasn't a part of her personality.
You know why she really wrong? For going out on a date in broad daylight. Sis, it was 2:00 in the afternoon. That is so crazy. And he is all up on you.
It was okay.
Right. And you and your husband got the same kind of phone? Ooh. Nah, that was
crazy.
They kept playing with that little phone thing a few times.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they did.
The phones look terrible.
You've come a long way.
Right. But nah. You said what?
When Lisa was looking back, like she was looking at Sanaa Lathan, I said, "Did she say something to you?"
Oh my goodness. But since we're talking about Black love, do y'all have three Black? Jason is on his Ray Charles vibes. Oh my goodness. Do y'all have your 3 favorite Black rom-coms?
I have a question before I get into it, though.
So yes, can you want a question
off? Yeah, go ahead.
I just asked it. I was going to Lisa, ask her 3.
Oh my God. But how many you really got, Lisa?
7.
4. All right, relax.
Right, go ahead, read them off. We don't want to hear the honorable mention. We'll tell you that if I had,
you know, she gonna have one.
If I had your heart, Lisa.
She ain't in church. What you doing?
All right.
She can say what's on her sheet, bro.
She be saying she thinks she wants something.
It was difficult narrowing it down, and okay. Anyway, number 1, think like a man. That's just so funny. It's so funny, and they did a really good job of telling multiple like stories and interconnecting them. Like it was really good.
Yeah.
Old classic, Coming to America. Gotcha.
Oh yeah. We don't have to go there. We don't have to talk. We don't. We don't.
Yeah, it's bad, Lisa.
No.
Just do a Bird Box with it.
No. I'm sorry. I stand on my decision. Okay.
Me and
light skin Lisa in the movie. I stand by my decision.
Y'all are not wrong. Jason is the villain of this story.
You like this movie too, Crystal?
Yeah.
All right. And I'm as much junk as I sometimes talk or innuendo that I throw in.
Tyler Perry
I,
movie.
Tyler Perry.
why did I get married?
I know it's Black History Month.
That's
He,
hilarious.
man, look,
The first one.
he has some good movies. He has some good stuff in there. It's some
Yeah,
good stuff, a whole
yeah.
bunch of shit, but some good stuff in there.
And the wood. Done.
And the who?
Okay, that's okay. Bam. That is
What was
okay.
that? The one movie?
You said two of my movies, so fuck it. I'm not even saying my list. So this is my question.
Can I get the last movie she said?
I'm about to get into it. What is the better movie? Brown Sugar or The Wood?
Wood. The wood.
Jazz?
Brown Sugar.
Thank you. You ain't get it.
It's split.
So
it's
we're
split.
split.
It's split. It's split on here. It's split on here.
All right.
Is love and basketball in the mix?
No.
It was a question. It was a question.
It's at the bottom of the motherfucking list. It's over there with what's the
Don't say a movie you haven't seen, which is Love Jones.
I wasn't gonna do it. I wasn't gonna lie. I was gonna say
Oh,
Black
okay.
Woman.
Okay. All right.
That's not a bad movie.
I have also not seen Love Jones.
Wow.
All right. So we're gonna
Y'all don't like Black Love?
right, yeah.
I heard he
kind
was a
of fake.
stalker.
What's that
Like I don't
So
I
he
don't know.
did a stalkerish thing.
Don't tell the story.
But no, that's it.
Okay.
But I was gonna say, like, if it was
Dating
somebody,
aspect, so that's the only way he could meet her is by stalking her.
yeah. Because I was, but I would say, like, if somebody who you found attractive did all of that, you probably wouldn't consider it stalking. You'd be like, oh, that's a flex.
No.
It's only stalking when you don't want them.
And that motherfucker turned to be Joe Goldberg. Then what?
Unfortunately, that matters.
Now you turned the Inside Out, not the movie. Crystal, what is your top 3 rom-coms?
My top 3. I don't know. I love a lot. This is very hard for me. Okay.
Do you have a list in front of you that's already written?
Yeah, but it's not like 3.
Not pick
Okay.
3.
About Last Night.
Oh.
Sugar.
Let's read your list.
No, I'm gonna follow the rules.
list. No, just read the list. It's okay. We
photographed the end.
Really?
Ooh, that's a good one.
It's
Yeah,
not. I hated it. I did
I don't think
I want. So look.
Oh wait,
Daniel looks so
just
fine
right.
in that too.
Also, just right. I'm gonna mention just right.
I thought that was an honorable mention for me. I wanted if you gave me the photograph, but just give me her parent story, I would love it. It was Issa and Lakeith that I didn't love.
Is it because you were like insecure in Atlanta?
No, it's just because what the fuck is this? I wasn't
mad it wasn't you.
You didn't like the chemistry between them?
I wasn't feeling the chemistry between them. Now Daniel, like you said, Daniel and whoever the woman he was with, that was beautiful. Like the way that whole thing they did there, beautiful. The music, how they shot it, how they filmed it. Who was the woman?
What woman?
Her name is Shantae, but that's not.
Oh, it's y'all. Okay.
Her name's Shantae. Sorry.
Jazz, what are your top 3?
So mine is Breaking All the Rules, Ride Lane.
Oh, I like that movie.
Is Jamie Foxx in that?
Oh my gosh!
Right, I don't know how you forgot Ride Lane.
I didn't. I just didn't have it on my list. But yeah.
How long is your list again, Crystal? Love a Girl. How long is your list?
Continue, Jazz.
If it was more than 20 and you didn't have Rod, well, I mean,
so sorry I interrupted you.
She probably got a Bible. She probably got a Bible list over there. Leviticus, Acts.
But Think Like a Man and honorary mention is Just Right.
Great. I fuck with it.
Riley is so good.
Right. Okay. I love that movie.
All right.
So wholesome.
My 3 are Good, Intergalactic, and About Last Night.
Damn, Intergalactic was so good.
My shit.
Was it though?
Yeah. You ain't been an ally lately. Your last two decisions looking a little rough. You didn't like Intergalactic?
The animation was amazing. The story just felt regular. I don't know.
I think that's what I like. I think that's what I liked about it. It don't have to be. I don't need the whole hustle and bustle. It can just be a misunderstanding, and they figure it out.
I loved how they crossed each other's paths so many times and still found each other. Oh, like I think I had one of those moments today. So hopefully, man, we'll pray. We'll pray. But Jason, since you are a big fan of music, person to go to, what did you think about the storyline between Mos Def's character and Dre?
It's an interesting one. Just seeing, the music execs or the person that's trying to start a label. I listened to Tank and Jay Valentine podcast a lot, so you kind of hear these stories all the time of somebody like unfortunately I gotta use I'm trying to I just off the top of my head I'm thinking of Trey Songz and his manager, or his the first manager he had. Damn, I can't even think of the nigga name right now, but he was a big music exec at another label. He didn't like how it was going. He dropped the label, and then Trey Songz was still signed to the label. Trey Songz was like, no, I'm not fucking with them. I fuck with you and what you do and what you got going on. So I'm gonna keep rocking with you. And he was like, I mean, I can't pay you. He was like, oh, that's cool. I just like how you write and whatnot. And they kind of stuck it out with each other, and they made so many different hits, and they were just trying different things. So seeing the whole relationship with Mos Def, you kind of I understood Mos Def stance, because he was like, I mean, nigga, you want me to sign to the same label that them niggas is on? Like, no, I couldn't. Like, this is like if I was somewhere and it was just some rappers I didn't like, you couldn't sign me to the same place that Tekashi 6ix9ine was on. Like that just wouldn't be a thing. It doesn't matter what I think I had, because if you feel like I have something that you would like, somebody else at the same exact time could feel like I got this or whatever may happen. So I'd much rather bet on myself than be next to this, because if you believe in that, what else may happen, or where may this go if this is what you pushing? So I appreciated the relationship they had. I do wish that's another nigga. I would like to see more of that nigga in this movie too.
We can't give you everybody.
It was only two. It was only 200 people.
We got 90 minutes.
Right. We got a lot of black people on set, and we got to focus on our two, the lovebirds.
We just talked about not about last night. Think Like a Man did it with 5 relationships.
What's the year difference between those two movies?
10 years, maybe.
And I will say writers get creative over time. And maybe the idea came. Oh, shit.
Tyler Perry did Why Did I Get Married in 2008, 2009. He did it.
Look, I can't speak for Tyler.
Oh,
nobody can.
Soul Food came out in 97.
Oh.
You got me. It's like when dude broke Ray J's glasses. I don't care. But Lisa, is there an artist today that you think would represent Mos Def's character in this movie?
Hey, that's the most relevant nigga in the fucking world today.
You said what?
Mos Def, like super. He's like just the shit. That nigga just walked onto the set and just started talking. Like they didn't take.
I'm saying what he represented in this movie. Rap artist that's out today. That similarities, Jason.
I'm gonna let Lisa answer.
Right, it wasn't even your question.
I don't know why she you
can say his name.
Question. Yes, say it. Say the boogeyman name. Go ahead.
It's only a boogeyman because you are an owl angel.
That's not true. That's not true.
Krista, what they call an OVO angel.
This would be Crip walking to OVO music in Cali. I don't need it.
After thinking about it for a long time, I feel like Kendrick Lamar just kind of embodies that for me.
That was the right answer. If I would have asked Jason, he would have said Drake. Just to be the wrong answer. I'm playing.
Based on these characters, he would be more in line with the Dalmatian twins than Mos Def, but he's not the skill level of the Dalmatian twins. I'm just saying. No, Jason, I'm not saying he's talented. He's talented, but what I'm trying to say is if it was either or, he's not giving me Mos Def vibes.
So
she said hip hop Dalmatians, and I thought
you
he
like
racial.
You like you like Lost World of the Jurassic World movies. I don't want to hear nothing that you got to say right now, motherfucker.
Oh, you know what? It was really great being on the show again. Jason's never having me come back.
Lisa, she was real cautious when she was saying, she was like, but Jason, wait, let me finish. I know you love Drake, but hear me out.
I am not a stan of Drake. I don't want to be clear here. I like
what is his cult name?
He doesn't have a cult. I'm not in it. I don't know.
Is it? Okay. I'm gonna ask Anthony. He'll tell me.
He made it up.
For real? It's crazy. Made it up. But Crystal, since this is a movie about people's passion, love for hip hop.
Oh, okay.
What does hip hop mean to you?
Everybody not answering this question?
Yes, but I'm just going to you first.
Well, I get the deep ones.
I'm not gonna lie. It's crazy because Crystal asked me about it. So as I was asking her, I said, damn, I should have went to somebody else first because this is the one she asked me.
I feel real set up right now. That's crazy. Okay. To me, hip hop means freedom. It's a raw way to be like self-expressive. You can be yourself and just put it all out there. And not just like old school hip hop, present, like all of it, because it just stems to something else and creates a different path to another type of hip hop. And if you like it or not, that's your decision. But let the people be what is hip hop to them. So it's just you can be yourself.
Okay, Jason, what is hip hop to you? Don't give me an 8-minute speech because I'm gonna cut you off. I'll let you know that.
All right. So it's not gonna be long. Hip hop, it means everything. It can represent the pain. It can represent love. It can represent joy, struggle, the sacrifices. Like I can go back to, for me, like I said, it's been an amalgamation of all of these things. Because I can go back to the first concert I went to. I can think about the last concert I went to. I can think about the next one I can go to. I can remember going to some of the biggest shows I've ever seen. Just like, God damn, look at all these people. I've been in shows where people have passed away. I've been in intimate settings where you in there with like a Raheem Devon with the band and all this, like a live show. That's not a rap. That's not hip hop, but it felt hip hop. Just throwing it out there. It's just like a gift it's like the gift that keeps on giving. In hip hop. So kind of like what Crystal said, it started as one thing. So then you look at it today and you see a person like Nas, you see a person like Jay-Z, and they still rapping at the same level they did in 94 and 96. And it's just like, damn, it's something we hadn't seen before because so many people before them, or the people in this movie, they're not at the same exact skill level. As you got some of them like Common, Mos Def, Talib Kweli, that still do certain things, but it's not on the same level. You just kind of see where it's going. So you got to appreciate the Kendricks, the Drakes, the J. Cole's, just to see where they have expanded it to, just based on what it was. Because it was, everybody did it one way, and now they have showed you there's so many different ways you can do it, and there's so many different regions that has added to it. Yeah, that's what hip hop means to me. Sorry.
Okay. 4 minutes. Lisa.
Oh, no,
What
I'm not
is-
following up after that. You
Sucks to be you. He just emptied the clip. Like,
He did. Came from his heart.
right.
Oh my gosh.
He channeled Sid when she was writing her pages in her book.
Oh my God. Yes.
This is what hip hop is. Always has been. To
Moesha music playing in the background.
I'm just saying, I can remember Jeezy when he had just came out. And it was like, oh, this nigga's gonna be something. Same exact time, Yo Gotti had just came out. Like, this nigga's gonna be something. And like, Jesus just dropped the album last year, which sounds very good for it to be 20 years after that first album dropped. Now, Gotti he still makes music here and there, but you got Glorilla. Glorilla is following Gotti. And you gotta think about, like, that's one of the top rappers. Like, if you was to put them all together, she's one of the top, not even just females, but just top rappers of today. Men and women can relate. Well, they like the music. It's something that you can get to. And yes, she has the music for the club, but she had the music that people can relate to. It's different things for different people. And it's not just, typically it's Southern, because yeah, she is a Southern rapper, but people all over the world are relating to the music that she put out. So yeah.
Lisa, you got your list? I ain't forget.
You know,
I ain't forget. You thought I wasn't gonna come back. What? Nah.
like he already emptied the clip and he came
Found
back.
another one.
Right. Jason said he pulled a Michael Myers. Let me go stab her again after I stabbed you some more. Like, I'm dead already. What are you doing?
You won.
It's called
So
double tap.
honestly, I think about I do think about fun. I think about knowledge. I think about empowerment. I love like the metaphors. Like it for me, it's kind of like speaking mostly of before. You couldn't just write somebody off as like, oh, you just dumb. No, do you hear what they did? Did you hear how they put this together? Like, you may not like how they look or how, but you cannot deny the talent, the intellect, the levels, like just like the lyricists. And then on top of it, like I feel more so then than now, we had our nice little mixed bag. You had like your fun, in it, Little Kim, Foxy Browns, but then you had your enlightening, like thinking about things. You had your Queen Latifahs, your MC Lights, your Eves, like people, like there's a nice mix. I want to go to the club.
Yeah.
I want to feel lifted. I want to get in traffic, move, bitch, get out my way. Like there was just a whole bunch of different things. And then part of my issue today, outside of a few that we've already mentioned, the majority is just
Don't hit the same.
it don't hit the same. That's a really good way of saying it. There you go.
I think it's always funny because I kind of feel the same way. I don't really listen to today's hip hop.
Yeah.
I normally listen to old stuff, like
Yeah.
early 2000s. Yes, I might get a few new stuff here and there, but I'm normally listening to R&B.
Yeah.
But I always think like, dang, these kids listening to this kind of rap, like this ain't got nothing on what it was when I was growing up and what I was listening to.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I'm like, damn, that's what my parents were saying when I was young.
Yeah.
It was like, y'all listen to that shit? Like, no, that ain't nothing on what we was listening to. And I was just like, well, y'all was listening to that trash. But now I'm like, nah, lean with it, rock with it. Two-step. What?
Yeah.
Like, come on. How many licks by Little Kim? What? I should not have been listening to that song, but listen.
How many licks?
Run on the way to class?
how many licks are horrible in this conversation? But I'm gonna say this now. People, hip hop purists, and the people that think that is what it should be, they hate it. That lean with it, rock with it, snap music. Like they felt as if that is what killed. But I felt like at any point, there's always been. This movie even talks about there's a lane for everything. There's a way for everybody to be able to participate in what they feel, as what Crystal said, is self-expression. It's something, you being able to be free to be able to do it. So you had Humpty, you had man, a guy that passed away, Heavy D. You had the people that was making you had the people that made that made just the music just to be able to dance to, and you had people that made the music that you wanted to rap. Because at the same exact time, but these lean with it, rock with it, you had Kanye West dropping an album. You had, like I said, Jeezy dropping an album. You had T.I. dropping albums. You had Lil Wayne dropping albums, and these are at the pinnacle of what people created. And on the back end of that, then you had Drake, Kendrick, and Cole right after that. So it's so it's a lot of stuff when people say, like, when they do that, they, like I said, if you compare it to what's on the radio, maybe because the radio isn't it's aged out for people like us to a certain extent. I don't listen. If I turn the radio on, it's listen to old school R&B. Like it's never being turned on for like what's going on. Like me personally, I am a person that go and I look for new music. I look for new artists. And it's just more so just one, because I've always been not necessarily taught to stay up on what's new or what's hip, but I'm just always, I listen to enough old school stuff to not, I don't have to, I know it. I don't have to keep listening to it over and over and over and over. What's new? What's going on now? What's happening? What's going on? And sometimes I catch something that may be late by the time I get it, but then it'll put me onto something, and that person typically bring me into different things, like Tyler the Creator. I caught on to Tyler late, and I hated him. Like, there was somebody I hated him. Like, man, this nigga, he talking about God, he doing these videos weird, and this nigga doing all this stuff. But I'm just like, for some, what?
So you ain't fuck with him because he was talking about God?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sinner. My bad.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It was but it was like in the very anti-Semitic ain't the word, but like he was going against the Bible type. Like he was like, but then it comes out, it was just for shock value. So his whole thing was just, he was trying to grab as many people, and people was like, they go to it. It's like, he started going, he like, well, actually, that's not how I felt. My grandma died. I was hurt, and I didn't understand why God did that. It's like, nigga, she had to die. Like there was just, unfortunately, that's a part of life. It's a process. He had to process it, and he did it ugly. And now you just see where it is from what it was then to what it is now. And it's just like, there's no way I look at Tyler from Yonkers and I look at Tyler from Copia and just like, this nigga has a whole festival in Dodger Stadium where niggas is screaming mustard in the middle of the stadium. Like, who thinks of that? Or it's a crazy thing. So
that passion. I didn't want to say it, Crystal. I didn't want to say it.
I'll take it.
Yeah. Because I'm just like, you'll see. We'll tell you. Like, dang. we gotta change your name up. It starts with an M. But what do y'all think the message is from this story? From this movie, excuse me. I'm gonna start with you, Crystal.
Oh my goodness.
What? Look, Jason was talking for 25 minutes.
Look. Crystal, you saw how last round went. Be glad you're going first.
I've looked out twice now.
I'm gonna go to you next, Lisa. So we might be like, Jason, take a breath. No.
The message of this movie, I would say, I'm real short, quick to the point. Don't stop chasing what you love, because if it's meant to be, like, it's in you for a reason. So don't let that passion die, because you'll see chasing your dreams and going after it, you will see fruition of your heart.
Okay. Lisa.
So the thing I like about the movie is that the huge metaphor of her love for hip hop and her love for Dre and how interconnected they were and they are. And I feel like when you connect with someone on that kind of level, it's not always easy to do. And you shouldn't just ignore it. You know what I mean? Man, hoe or not. So yes, there we go.
Okay. Jason, what is the message for you?
Settle in, it's gonna be a minute. Settle in, it's gonna be a minute.
I don't. It's not. I mean, I'm pretty much just doubling down on what the ladies before me said. Like I said, when you just notice, her love for hip hop, but also her love for, like you said, Dre. It was. I mean, it's something that, like you said, you can't necessarily replace because it was something that they shared, something that they always experienced together. So then you just kind of see, I guess when she was able to do that as a young age, then she began to start to write about it. So then she was able to take something that, that they shared and they was able to continue with it at, one, I guess I would say highest level or at one of the highest levels. It may not have been like participating as like artists, but execs who bring the people to the light, but also someone else who is writing about it. Both of them are super important because you kind of see, oftentimes we might not know about certain things. So you look at somebody like Doechii, or what jazz, what but
Yeah,
yes,
you said it was gonna be short.
It is short. That's short. It's it.
Oh.
It's short. It's
He in
it.
his
But
bag
yes,
tonight.
it's music. Wait, what are we? It's music and movies in one. That's why I'm like, why we don't have an R&B version of this?
Because your energy trying to put the wood over this, and this is your bag. But I understand. I understand. But
yes.
So my message, and I love all of y'all's messages that y'all got from this movie. Mine is going to go down a different road.
Ooh.
I would say the message from this movie was never trust the one he told you not to worry about.
Oh, on today. You said a good word.
That is the message from this movie.
It hit me in my gut.
Because I will say this. And no, this movie didn't trigger. I think this movie is beautiful.
It is.
But if I was someone who was dating somebody who had a female best friend, Brown Sugar would not be a movie I would want to watch. Because I'd be like, these motherfuckers, like, is they like Trey and Sid?
Listen. I mean, I should, you know what? It was my bad. I should have listed all of the offenses that Dre did in this movie. Okay. One of them that comes to mind is you at the party and you gonna honor your best friend and then add a lyrical one? All right.
What happened? Right. What happened again?
All right.
What happened? What he did at the party?
He had a party, right?
He did order her drink.
Huh?
Oh.
He did order her drink.
What's wrong with that? It's my best friend.
Oh. I'm talking about the party. I guess the success of his like label that he branched off. And she the one in the freaking behind Jason's picture right now, behind Jason right there. And
okay.
He has this big toast, and he's like, and to my best friend, da 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 da, and then busts out with some kind of lyric. I can't remember what the lyric was, but some kind of like some.
Yeah.
I was like,
that's good.
It was kind of embarrassing for real. He was embarrassing.
Wait a minute though. Look.
Might both be feelings for real because
look. But look though. That like y'all, it's just a different, you know what I'm saying? It's just
Okay.
a little different. It's gonna be different. It can
All right.
because it's only a problem because it's a woman. If it was my homie and we bust out a little rhyme, you wanna be like, you wanna think
It's your
nothing of
homie,
it.
bro.
Did you and your
That
homie
she
have
is
an
homie.
intimate moment ever? Did you ever ask your homie, maybe we should try to make this work? And he said no? Did that ever happen?
No.
So at that okay,
Okay.
so question.
Okay.
So at that point, right?
Okay.
So at that point, your home,
Uh-huh.
your man, he attempted to date his best friend. He told you this. Are you accepting this person in a relationship?
She not gonna be like Sid was to Dre.
Oh, yeah, no.
Y'all ain't sitting with each other at the bar at no party.
I'm not gonna watch y'all
Nah.
flirt with each other all my days.
You
It's
not
not
gonna do
happening.
that, pull that shit in my face.
They were just flirting.
Yeah.
We're friends. They were flirting.
And she's at my bridal shower.
And all this hugging up.
Answering all the questions.
And every fact about you, that was
Oh,
another red
So
flag.
I said, wait, that's not a red
Yo.
flag. No, you're dumb. Because why are you playing the game about my husband?
That is that's a terrible game.
Again,
Yeah, that
Yo,
I
was
wouldn't be there.
Jason,
yeah.
you right. You right.
That
I'm,
was
I'm
there.
like, girl, shut up.
Right.
You
I
don't
was
know
like,
these people. These not your friends. These are not even here.
Knowing one answer, okay, say one. Great.
That's another reason. That's another scene Queen Latifah could have been in, but she wasn't invited. You know what I'm saying? It's just certain stuff. It's just like,
Well,
bruh,
she wasn't,
It's
you know what I mean?
she in there by herself, just reading, just going out. Oh yeah, I got that one. It's
Now,
gonna be that
prizes
one.
were involved. I understand. You got to play to win at the baby shower. I mean, at the showers in general.
Nah.
nah, that's too risky, Crystal.
Oh,
She
I mean,
knew
for sure.
she knew every like my thing is this.
And it's
I'm
very
at-
specific things. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, like,
These
it's Spirit
And
Coast
then
Green.
gave another option, like a backup. It's too much.
it was a bit too close, in my opinion. But can y'all imagine being at your homegirl's bridal shower, reading out questions, and her future husband's best friend is there answering everything? Are you not gonna slide your homegirl aside like, who is this bitch?
I'm
And
100%.
why does she know
100%.
everything about your man?
Matter of fact,
More than his aunt that
What's
raised him.
oh, I'm throwing low-key shade.
That's
Low-key shade.
that's kind of crazy though.
Oh,
I don't,
okay.
I don't know.
Jason, let's flip it then. You at your what y'all do bachelor parties. Y'all would never play these kind of games, but men
We wouldn't.
Yeah,
Most definitely.
whatever.
Sure wouldn't.
Anyway,
She ain't got
if y'all I mean, you might be having a best man conversation like they did in Best Man Holiday. Talking about who rocks the mic, and you saying your future wife rocked the mic all the way, and her best friend, who is also there, say,
you know what?
You know, she tell me she be doing her thing, and he say that in front of your homeboys. So you like, yeah, he know that's what you.
He's right, guys. That's the bestie.
Look here,
You gonna relax.
First off,
You're not lying this year.
Good example, Jazz. Great example.
That is a horrible rocking the mic. He can't tell me that. He can say a whole bunch of other things. He can't talk about that.
Oh, wait. I got it. Okay, not rocking the mic.
Because yes,
she
we
showed him
fighting.
her
I'm
sex
throwing him
tapes.
off the building.
She showed him her sex tapes.
No, I got one. Yeah.
Am I in it?
No, it was from earlier. So he's seen it. So it was with her and another dude, but that's her best friend. It's not him though.
I got one a little, no. I got one a little less month. How about knowing where a certain birthmark is? How about that? Knowing where a certain birthmark or tattoo is in a certain place because they used to swim together or whatever. They just know.
They grew up together. I got when did the friendship start? I gotta ask that question now.
He seen her whole body develop.
Right.
That's
Dre and Sid met as kids.
You said what?
Dre and Sid met as kids. They grew up together. Adolescent.
I think that would be.
All
I
of
mean, I think if adolescent, I believe that would be. I think that's fair. I think that's fair. I think it's fair.
Not if
I
it's a
think it's
tattoo
fair.
that she got
The
3 years ago.
now tattoo
And
different.
you've been in a picture for 5.
in the picture, like in the galactic in the picture, like we were together in the picture, because it's two different pictures. What kind of picture we looking at?
It was one that she sent you, but he also seen it. Hell, he's the one who said, "Yeah, that's
he
the one."
probably
now.
It depends. I mean, it depends. It depends. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. It depends. It depends. Because I'm not tripping like a tattoo. You know what I'm saying? Tattoo. I mean, it is what it is. I ain't tripping like something
Listen,
like that.
no one said that they can't be friends. You know what I'm saying?
Did he finger pop her?
No.
Like these are the questions I'm finna ask.
I mean, to the level of closeness we got going on here.
Did he finger pop her?
He made sure after she got a wax, everything was good.
What?
That's a best friend right there.
What kind of best? You show your best friend your hoo-ha once you get it waxed to see if it's good?
This is not about me, Jason.
Okay, I didn't think
about
so.
your scenario.
Because
I'm letting you. Why he's the best friend? Would it bother you?
Ooh, Charlie.
Yes. What?
Oh, okay. So it's the wax setup. Okay. All right. I was trying to see where you drew the line.
There it is.
I had to go high now. Hey, we had to go high to get to where we need to go.
I didn't clean. What you think, sir? What the fuck?
Don't let her call him sir. They definitely fucking.
We in the South. We always say sir, though. Hey, man. Jay's got a slave kink. Jay's got a slave kink.
That's a crazy wild lie. Crazy.
She said, sir is the word. Like, what? I say, sir. That nigga ain't never.
We can move on.
No bending to me.
We can move on. So, since this is a Black love movie, do y'all have any Black couples from movies that you have a favorite of? And you have a few examples of, hopefully this is nobody's, Vivica Fox and Morris Chestnut, and two can play that game. List? It was on my list.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
I mean, there's a lot of Black couples out there, a lot of known Black
No,
couples.
I have one. I definitely have one. Taraji P and Michael Ealy and Think Like a Man, because
that's a good one. Yep. And he wasn't crazy.
No, he was not.
Be crazy no matter what he do.
Nah.
Yo, when was it John Legend
Rooftop
song? I was like,
yes. Listen, would have been melted. Whatever you want, sir. Whatever you want.
Sir.
Krista, do you have any? You can say Issa Lawrence.
No. I'm gonna keep it in the movie family, but I might just be a broken record because I really love this movie. I really love this movie.
I understand. You got to fight Jason because I feel like he wants to throw shade when the opportunity comes up.
For what?
100%.
For what?
Jason, do you have any favorite Black rom-com couples?
No.
Damn.
I know, right? I'm just thinking like
Heart of Ice.
I'll throw out a few. Of course, you have Sanaa and Taye and Best Man and Brown Sugar, Gabby and Morris, the brothers. Gabby and LL Cool J, Deliver Us from Eva.
Vivica and Morris, two can play that game.
Yeah.
Oh, Jamie and Vivica.
Just right.
Oh, and Jamie and Gabby. That was a good one.
It was.
And what? Breaking Out the Rules?
Yep.
You know what? I didn't see that one.
I recently watched that.
Jamie and Nia Long and Caught Up. I like that movie too.
Man, I like that one.
Caught Up.
That's when it was in the gas station.
Mm-hmm.
That's the reason I know the words to Reason.
Wait, when he got shot in the leg.
He didn't get shot. He got hit by a chip.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
thinking of something else. What am I thinking of? They had Jamie stuck in the gas station and he was trying to make the flight. That's Held Up. Yes.
That's what I'm thinking of.
So Jason was thinking of something else.
It may be
But
the
I
same.
like the movie Caught Up too, because he got a movie with Tia.
I did not like that one.
I don't know what Caught Up is.
It might not be called that, and I could
Caught,
just be
no, Caught Up is
making
not
it all
him.
up.
Caught Up is a Usher song.
It's a movie with book, you know.
What? Wait,
Okay,
what
yeah.
movie? Wait, who are you talking about right now?
Held Up is Jamie Foxx and
Right.
Nia Long.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't get shot. He didn't get shot though. That was shooting.
He got shot in the leg. He got in his cheek. I thought he got shot in the leg. Oh, it was somebody else.
He got caught by the Dorito.
Yeah. That movie was so wild.
Jamie Foxx, man. Some of the movies he was in, man.
I mean,
favorite couples, man.
Jason's.
Yeah.
Not
the answer.
How you ain't got none? You got Queen and Slim. You got Malcolm and Marie.
You finna piss me off.
Boomerang. Jason's Lyric.
You finna piss me off.
Poetic Justice.
All these movies.
Guess who?
You are not up for your case, Jazz.
A thin line between love and hate.
And that was not a comedy.
That was a life lesson. You got to show that to boys when they young. Don't break that woman's heart. She gonna fuck you up.
Listen. Every woman got a level of crazy in them. Some is little, some is a lot.
Say wisely.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Kid Cudi and Jessica and
Intergalactic.
Yeah. Something go with
Jason does not like black rom-coms.
That's not true. I mean, it's not true. It's just it had I known this question prior to, I would have been able to.
Oh, you couldn't have. You needed to think about it, let it marinate.
I can't just go off top of the dome and stuff like that. I like to get in the booth and write. I write, unlike Drake.
Get in the booth. Never mind.
Oh. Okay.
I love that scene. Love it.
But was there any scenes from the movie that y'all wanted to discuss?
Discuss? No. Highlight? Yes. My divorce. Best scene of the whole movie.
Yes. We did get a very legendary quote from this.
Great.
Tyler Perry couldn't write that.
I know he wrote boom.
Boom.
It was well placed.
I'm just saying, Tyler Perry it's in there a little bit. It's in there a little bit.
Used to be fire. His pen used to be fire.
Now he writing 600 pages in 2 days.
He'd be like, "How many can you do this month, Tyler? We'll see, Tyler."
Yeah, get to it. Nigga, the demon just be coming out his bitch at him.
You think when he read it out loud, he put his Medea voice on? That'd be crazy. He read it out loud. He go between Tyler and Medea.
He don't even go to Tyler. He just be straight Medea all his life. He just be talking like Tyler until he be on the news or the TV. He be the watch. Hell,
that's crazy.
Nailed it.
It's Medea. Now go watch one of his latest movies and think about Medea reading that motherfucker. Like what's that triple X? What's that movie? What's the movie with the women that be giving mail out over in the war?
Oh, 666.
666. Now imagine Medea reading them roles. Imagine that.
Yo, you gotta chill. All right. Was there any other roles that y'all wanted to highlight? Scenes from the movie.
So, okay. So this movie wants me to be mad at Nicole or Reese, and I just can't. I'm sorry, I can't be mad at her after how he treated her. I do think she made a mistake and she was in the wrong, but like again, it wasn't out of nowhere. And Boris Kujal rapping was hella funny.
His big ass.
Yes.
I'm like, what are we doing? But let me ask y'all this.
Big Michael
Do
Jordan
you
looking
think she was
motherfucker.
sleeping around with a dude already by the time she got caught?
If you out in public with him, yes.
You gotta have tried it out, right?
Yeah, you don't care about nothing.
Maybe it was the first, right?
That's
She
a
was
very
new.
good question.
She was new to
I
it.
don't think so.
She
I don't
was
think
new
so.
to it. It was the first time that she got.
She did try to work on her marriage though. She said, "You sure you don't want to?"
Yeah, I that's why I don't think that they got busy yet. I thought there was a lot of flirting and there might have been kissing and touching, but I don't think that I think if she hadn't gotten caught, the jump was happening that night.
Mm. Do you think before that dinner he probably rubbed her feet?
His feet, man.
I was just asking. He seems like he's a fan. He was in the
Of
gym.
feet?
He was, yeah. They have a look.
You can see feet people. You can see them. You can see foot niggas.
Right.
That nigga into feet. That nigga's into feet. Let me try.
Sounding like that is crazy.
This is what you sound like in my head.
Oh, okay, hold on. Was I imagining it, or was there a couple times where Sanaa Lathan's character was calling Dre baby? It was just she was just saying Dre, right?
She was saying baby.
She said it. She dropped it a few times.
Okay.
Very seductive.
Okay.
What baby? You could baby. That just
She had a little twang on it.
What's twang?
I know.
Say it,
I
say
can
it,
spot it.
say
How about
it.
that? That's
Say
what I
how-
can spot.
I want to hear it. Say it.
Lisa, please finish your thought.
I want it, Chris. No. Say it. I'm trying to hear.
I thought I was losing my mind. I was like, did she just call this nigga
Nah,
baby?
look, you were getting triggered. She looked at her husband like, nigga, what?
She gonna punch him after the show.
Nigga, I wish a bitch would. Nigga,
Yo.
I wish a
Yo.
She would wake him up with the Tariq and ghost gun. Wake up, nigga.
You know what? I do have a when
Two to
her
his
and
head.
my girl was in the gym. And they was going back and forth in the gym.
Oh, Reese and Sid was talking.
Yeah.
Reese wasn't wrong for having aggression towards her.
No. Sid got some cojones on her, yo.
Like, you knew what you was doing, sis. You was kissing my man the night before my wedding. But yo,
she didn't know that.
They probably don't want you to root for Sanaa Lathan for real, because I was rooting for her. But when you look at it,
no, she was trying it.
Yeah.
But he
Like,
tried it first. So
she initiated the kiss.
Wait.
Sid initiated the kiss.
I say what I said.
He kissed bad.
This is pre-kiss.
What?
Wait, which kiss? Like when they initially tried it, or the kiss we saw, the viewers.
What's the initial? What you talking about? What's the initial?
Like when they try, like whenever he was like, we should try, like whatever was
in college. Oh. In college, we're not counting that. We're not.
Okay, so yes, before the kiss, he had already been the first offender. So there.
First offender.
Yes, so he started.
Cause he went to the person he was in love with. And he tried to get with her. What else was he supposed to do?
Nothing at all, Jason.
You're right. I just wonder about you people. I wonder. I'm curious.
What you mean by you people?
The women folk in the room.
Black women.
I mean, I talk to white women, so you're right.
I mean, so Sanaa Lathan, her character, she sucked at hiding her feelings. That girl
Watch your eyes.
Did not know. That girl, she may never play poker. Cause golly, girl, it's all over your face. Everybody see it. Boris met you and Buddy and saw it. It was like, oh, that's your ex?
Ain't no way I'm letting Boris walk out of here. No.
Okay, you know what? I'm so glad somebody said it.
Ain't no
Because I was
way.
like,
I would have just read my articles to him for real. Come on, boo. Like, I'll read them to you. Like, I'm
A
what?
nighttime
But he's not paying you no mind. So down the road, you're gonna be in the same
you're
situation.
Right. You, Jason,
That
you
temporary.
are.
You already put it on your throat. And you did whatever you did. All you needed to do.
It was fun too. It's like climbing a giant.
on the regular.
On the regular.
But she said what was the most amazing, which went back to what he said about her.
Oh, 5 minutes?
His fiance.
For sure.
I mean, hey, 5 minutes. Hey, look, everything. Hey, roller coasters don't last that long. It's a thrill. It's a thrill of the ride.
You know
what I mean?
Boris lasted longer than that.
That don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing.
It kind of mean
nothing.
Love will have you choosing not the best option. You know what I'm saying? You left that gladiator. Come on.
You picking. Wait, but you pick. But look, but listen though, you picking in this. You talking about dick over love though, cuz.
So I feel like society tries to tell us love is everything. Nah, that dick. That dick. I'm playing.
We were sold a lie.
All right.
But love is
no. We were sold a lie because at the end of the day, everyone ages, everything eventually sags, and everyone can't go an hour or all night or whatever the Hollywood wants to talk about. So, you know what I mean? Like, it is at the end of the day. Love is very important. Foundational needs to be the front runner because I mean,
because Liv would have you like, man, I stay for this shit because I love him, but. Have any of y'all seen Baby Girl?
No.
Love had her staying for 17 years.
Hold on.
But she didn't love herself enough. Or she didn't know what love felt like. But
it came out last year.
Yeah, with Nicole Kidman.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. That was a knee-jerk reaction.
I get the face. I know you seen the face. You seen the face. She's like, oh my God.
Don't do Nicole like that.
It was like
okay. I love Nicole Kidman. I will admit, I understand that the pressure of society in Hollywood is crazy. But I'll be honest with you, when stars touch their face too much, it becomes very difficult for me to kind of get lost in their roles. And it becomes very glaring to me and distracting to me. And that's just
their face stop moving.
And in the concept of the movie, I was just like, I'm not really into it. On top of that,
ain't she the AMC lady?
Yeah. Yep. Yo, homie.
Nah, that's a personal beef. I'm straight up.
Oh, damn! No love for Nicole.
No, I have love for Nicole. I just, like I said, when
I feel you,
it just becomes too distracting. And then for them, because stuff is frozen, so it doesn't age, they can't even express as much like they used to. So
it's always surprised and shocked. It's called the shock and awe. That's the only face they have.
I'm trying to be delicate, and you know what I'm saying.
It's hip hop. You're supposed to be you're supposed to be expressive.
You do that, you might get a lawsuit thrown at you for real.
Ooh.
But
was it good though versus Nicole Kidman? That'd be a crazy lawsuit.
Just make sure it's listed. I'm listed as a guest, not really a partner here.
Temporary. This is not a permanent position for me.
What happened to that podcast? Oh, they motherfucking ended. What happened? Baby girl, took it down.
At least we made it to 140.
The AMC lady. Hell, she looked 140. Hell. All right, let's get this. Wait.
did. You gotta chill. You gotta chill.
Okay, my bad.
I do want to mention one more scene. The last scene when he wrote on his card, "Will you be my girlfriend and will you go out with me?" That was so romantic. It was.
Just thinking about it.
That shit would work today for somebody that you feeling for real. Not a random. Then you just gotta pop the balloon. Like, nah. Like, you be like, fuck is this?
Hey, that'd be great. That'd be kind of crazy though. You bring the note, you bring in a balloon, be like,
Yo, that is talk about testing your self-esteem. Yo, nah.
But to do
I
that,
mean,
you can't just do that like somebody random. It's gotta be like somebody that you just like, all right, I gotta let them know how I feel and hope that they feel the same. But
gotta be a whole one low key.
Right.
I mean,
Wait,
okay.
what you say, Crystal?
The chances gotta be very high.
Right, you gotta be for sure. Like, yeah, we got that spark. We kissed last week, eye contact, like the vibes is right. Now you get your balloon and your piece of paper.
the nigga came back.
You know what? You know what? Notes work though. Notes work.
What?
That's what I did in high school.
You broke out of the twerk?
What?
She said notes. She said notes, not a twerk. What?
I was like, Lisa, what?
Jason,
Lisa
thank
is
you for clearing this
wholesome.
up for me.
She is
Thank you for clearing
wholesome.
this up
She
for
wasn't
me.
just popping out twerks. We saw how you go from popping balloons to twerks. No.
Oh my gosh. No,
This
I
nigga
passed
here.
the note.
Look at
the
Jazz
guy
like
I
it didn't
like.
work. Jazz like it didn't work for me. Well,
Now you know my feet is gonna be on that man's face. What you got, Lisa? I'm sorry.
this nigga here, man.
Ooh, y'all got me in tears.
No, I was only saying that in high school. The guy that I had a crush on, I gave him a note, but it wasn't like yes, no. It was like a note. Like I'm like, this is how I feel about you. It doesn't matter if you don't feel the same way. I just wanted you to know, and I only had that confidence because of what happened previously. The guy I liked in elementary school, I liked him the whole year. Mad crush. Never said nothing. The end of the school year, the last day, he goes, "Man, I always had a crush on you, nigga. You ain't said nothing to the last day." So I was like, you know what? F it. I don't care if you don't feel this way about me. I am going to say something so that I don't run into that situation again. Turns out he liked me. We dated for a little while. Blah blah blah. But yeah,
I have had so many similar stories like that, and I didn't learn from the first one, and it happened to me like 3 or 4 times.
oh
Yeah.
okay.
What about you, Crystal? Did you experience any of that type of trauma? Crystal said, "I don't hold nothing back," so I don't know what the hell y'all talking about.
I've written. I've wrote many a note in my day.
So y'all out here writing 4-page letters.
I've never been successful in my notes.
I think that was quite the inspiration.
No. My note writing days are behind me. But it was fun while it lasted.
I mean, your last it's always your last until it's your last,
Jason, were you writing notes?
Yeah, I'm AOL king around this bitch.
No, notes like in school, my nigga, not
Oh.
on email.
Oh,
He was all in the chat rooms, you nasty weirdo.
Yeah, no, I wasn't.
Oh, age, sex, location.
ASL.
I was excited when they threw in color because I wasn't chatting with nobody white. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but
Yeah, and
I
I
was
used
21. My name was Latoya, and I had hazel eyes. Golly.
niggas is like, man, that's crazy. I had like 2 years on. I ain't go that crazy.
Yeah. Me and my friends used to get online and be like, all right, we about to go in a chat room and just start cursing people out. We would just jump people in the chat room. Basically what Twitter does when it comes to trolling. And they would exit the chat room and go to another one. We would follow them.
Wow.
We was like internet.
This nigga was a cyberbullying before they had a turn. That's how old you are. You were cyberbullying. before it had a turn.
Man,
For what?
good times, man. It was
No
funny.
reason.
None.
How did you pick the person you was gonna beat up in the chat? Like, how did you even decipher who you was gonna get
Because you know
on?
how, like, when you went into the AOL chat, the conversation was already there.
Mm-hmm.
So if somebody said something, I'm like, let's get that person. It just depended on what their name was, or if they said something stupid. It didn't matter.
Yeah,
I
Y'all
would be
was
like,
on it out here.
yeah, no, I wasn't. I wasn't on that type of time.
I mean,
was there any others?
I was trying to write
Oh,
some Zane books in somebody's DMs.
oh, speaking of, was that your passion? Speaking of passions, since we learned about Sid and Dre's passion, let's, if y'all don't mind, share what your passion is or something that's close to you. I'm not going to start with you, Crystal. I'm going to start with you, Lisa.
ah, that's actually fairly easy. Movies and writing are my passion. I've always, I mean, I've loved movies since I was a kid. I've been writing since I was a kid. So then going into making scripts and making shows and stuff like that, that just put movies and writing together.
It's always good when what you love is like your job and things like that. So I would say that's a blessing. Crystal, what is your passion?
Speaking of, the things you love, being your job, my passion is TV. I've loved it. See, this is my hip hop. Like, I just love TV. I would say since 8th grade, I was like, I'm gonna be a TV producer. Specifically, it was a CBS executive producer. I saw Fast and Furious, and then I was like, I want to blow shit up. People gotta die. So then I was like, let me. That's the type of stuff I wanted to make. So it went from being like news to scripted stuff like that. And let's see, I don't know. Professionally, here I am 5 years later working in the TV industry. So shout out
That's
to
a
it.
blessing.
Yes, it is.
That's a blessing.
Nice.
I love that for y'all. Jason, what is your passion?
To hate on niggas. No, just playing. Music. Films.
Really, I hadn't really picked up on that.
Florida Gators and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Yeah, I'm passionate about all that. I stand 10
Nice.
toes for all these things.
Okay. That's what's up.
Jazz.
Mine is a blend of Lisa's and Crystal's movies and TV shows, and editing and tech stuff behind the scenes. I've always been into like electronic gadgets and stuff like that. So, and movies and TV shows, I wanted to be an actress growing up, but then I was like, if that don't work out, sis, you gotta have a backup. So I went to school for media studies and did the broadcasting side. Did my work in TV, still do contract work to this day. So it's dope that we're all in some form of media. Jason is on
Nice.
OnlyFans, so he's included in that as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm selling feet pics.
you know what? You know what?
Hey.
A woman made 6 figures off selling farts. I ain't got nothing to say to none of y'all.
I'm in the wrong industry.
Listen, if anybody knows the link to sign up for that, I will sell mine.
Like, I'm in the wrong
I fought
Right.
every morning. I fought every
I'm
morning.
For
in the-
free. Like, what? Man, give me a contract. I'll go to Taco Bell right now. Like,
Hey,
But-
whenever she ever texts me she eating Taco Bell, I'm gonna be disgusted.
Well,
then I'm
honestly,
money
honestly-
emojis gonna be right after it.
honestly, OnlyFans right now feels like the new MLM to me. Multi-level marketing, where it's like you got a couple at the very top, 1% making buku money, and they keep saying, "Oh, it's so much money to be made here." You got all these other women going in, and they making like $100 a month. I'm like,
Should have got in.
Man, it's the crazy that I be trying to understand because like you got to be able to promote this. You got to put it on there. But like, just imagine, man, you got some fire content, and like you like making $25 a month. It's free money, but like, what did you have to do to get it?
Look, listen, you know what? I'm gonna just stay over here struggling to get monetized on YouTube. I'll figure that out. That's what I'm gonna be at.
It's
I mean,
funny
it's like
because I'm sorry to cut you off, Jason. I remember we had the conversation sometime last year, me, you, and Chris. It's like you can have a good product, but your marketing is what you need at the top of your game, because having something great isn't enough. You have to get that out for people to see.
Yeah.
And the right person to see it. So it's just like, and you have people that sending trash out. And it's just like, why this shit on my timeline? Where the good stuff at? It's like digging for treasure, I guess.
Man, because it be man. Some people don't even promote their stuff, man. They may drop a link and expect you to click on it. And you go into the page, they ain't that motherfucker.
They be using their like what, Instagram, some YouTube, and then what's that other one? Twitch or something.
You talking about like OnlyFans people?
To kind of to lead them to like
you have
give you a peek.
You have like you have real OnlyFans people. We got some people that's kind of faking on OnlyFans though, you know what I'm saying? Like they set the OnlyFans page up, but like they ain't really about it for real. They kind of like scared. And it's like you just got your puss out there for nothing? Like you just got your puss out there for no reason for real? Like, you better promote that thing. You better shake your ass or something on Twitter. Hell, X, like shit. Throw a close friends. Hey, look, hey, I'm trying to get to the bag. I'm trying to do it. And I'm doing some things over here. What's up?
Listen, sure. Yeah.
Blur a video with some sounds or something.
Nah, I'm all the way. I'm all the way good. I'm all the way good.
I see twerk team struggling. I'm just saying, if I see twerk team struggling, it's a lot of girls need to stop. Because if they struggling trying to get on there, y'all regular.
Well, here's the other side of it as well. Like,
for the love of the game,
you have to keep upping the ante. You have to keep going further every time. I mean, one chick just slept with 100 dudes or something. Some UK chick.
Seen that.
I think it was 100 dudes in 24 hours or something like that.
And she was
just go to work. Look, I'll take that 9 to 5. Look, I mean, I need a challenge anyway. Money,
but like,
I
just feel like you lose a little something.
Yeah, I don't know. This generation, wow, they built for it tough, I guess, because they do all of that and then show it. Like, listen,
not even just OnlyFans. I mean, the amount of stories and personal information they go on TikTok and and just be saying everything. I'd be like, I can see this. Yeah.
Gotta get that money. The check.
I mean, it's entertaining to me, to be honest. But but like, I mean, they're like, oh yeah, my aunt, she cheated on this, or I'm like, and they dropping names and everything. I'm like,
but I do think it's dope. I do think it's dope that some of the stories can go so viral, they turn into movies.
Holding up, bro.
Like Zara movie, which was actually pretty decent. And I think the other lady, she's getting a series.
She is, and I need to watch Zora. I wanted to watch it. I just didn't get around to, but that's when I did want to check it out. Zola.
It says, your name is Miss Twerksome, not Miss Talksome.
Oh my God.
But seeing Twitter stories turn into movies, I'm sorry, that right there, yes. And they end up on Tubi, and then seeing a Tubi thread, Tubi's worst cuts. Yo, need something to laugh at, especially with everything going on. But that is brown sugar. We got a little OnlyFans rant there. Y'all wild. Y'all are wild, but that was amazing. And the reason why we are here, was it good though? Crystal, I'm going to start with you. Soon, like the whole time, she was
I
still
was
giving
cool
me
though first
answers.
this time. Yeah. Hell yeah. Fantastic. 10 out of 10. No notes.
10 out of 10.
Okay, Lisa,
All right,
was
I
it good though?
Yes,
How much we
and
have
I'm
to
gonna
dance?
agree with Jason. We need an R&B version for this.
Okay, but Jason, before I ask you, if you were to get an R&B version of this,
We even got a
would you?
sports version.
You said what?
We even got a sports version.
Just
with
right.
No, with Taraji P and Aldous Hodge. But I'll give you Just Right as well.
What's the movie with Taraji?
What women want. No, what men? Yeah, what women want.
Hmm.
Where she can read men's minds or
All
something
the
like that.
I didn't know he was in
That
that.
was her love interest.
That must have been when I was looking at him as a cousin. But look, I see now new prescription, everything. Shout out to him, sexy black man. But if you were to see a version of this R&B, would you want the same cast, or would you want a younger cast?
Yes, give me fresh faces. Give me some new black,
Yeah,
young,
fresh
fresh
faces.
faces.
I
I'll
agree.
take the guy. I take the guy Tyson. But he's UK. But it's okay. That's okay. It's okay. I take my guy Tyson Cole
Yeah.
from um shit. He was in House Party for sure, but he was also in that the power, not the people with powers in the UK. The main guy.
Oh, you're talking about Supercell.
Supercell,
Super
yes.
say,
Yeah,
yeah.
the main guy. I would
Oh
like
yeah, I
him
can
in
see
there.
him in
Oh,
that.
dude from Snowfall, Damson Idris. I know he's
Damson,
on.
yeah,
Oh
I would like to see. I like to see.
yeah.
Okay, yes, I'd like to see Damson. Who would be the woman though?
Ooh,
Ooh. Mm.
you know what? I spent some time thinking about the dude. I didn't think about the chick.
I
Could
would.
it be Tiana? Could it be Tiana?
Logan Larice.
I don't even know who that is.
Who
Woman.
is that?
She
Sorry.
did Dear White People.
Oh, and she's currently in Harlem.
Yes, she is.
How do you
Okay.
even spell her
She's
name?
the girlfriend of Tyler Lepley. Logan,
Mhm.
Logan. Larice, Laurice.
She probably do good in that.
She's in Harlem.
Like she
Yeah.
just got on
Yeah, but they're white people. She's at the front of the cast.
The
She's
show, not the movie. The
right.
show.
Yeah.
the show.
Actually, yeah.
Logan Browning, maybe.
Logan Browning. I think it's what you're talking to. Who you're talking about?
Who's Logan Larice? I'll give anybody a name.
Somebody you made up.
Oh no, that's also her.
She got married?
I think that's like a middle name or just
Ooh.
another name.
Crystal said, I gave
Okay.
you the name.
Hey,
Now
she
what?
35. She like 25.
She looks
A lot
very
of these
young.
people like, oh, we get a lot of these people look. A lot of these young black girls be looking like they be young as hell. I mean, they be older, but
Tiana.
they look young as hell.
Tiana Paris could be in it.
I like Tiana Paris. My mom
Who
used
would
to
you
look.
have as Queen Latifah's character? That funny supporting character.
Ooh.
You gotta have one for both sides, right? Issa, no.
Why not?
I don't want Issa Rae in my movie. She can write it though.
Is it what? Wow.
Oh lordy.
I would definitely have Issa in there. I feel like she would tap
unless
into
Spark a good joke.
she
unless
would
you give
tap
me
into
the-
Mirror Bitch.
unless you give me a Lawrence and Issa movie or something like that. I'd take that.
Oh, she's the friend that's
You had a whole show of Lawrence and Issa.
No, we did not together. It was.
I got you. Natasha Rothwell.
Why you gotta? You just gonna keep
I
on
don't want her
moving
to
her
be-
back?
Yes.
No,
Give her work.
No.
Yes.
no.
I mean, people probably would just be like align her with Kelly,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
That's why I didn't want to say her because like she's great, but like already like Kelly, like I like you said, like I
Yeah.
wanted
I'm trying to think.
You know what? We can get Jax. Jax can be the friend.
Is she funny?
She's hilarious on her show to me.
On what
She's
show?
toxic as hell on her show.
She do some funny stuff too, though.
Talking about Reasonable Doubt, Lisa.
A Reasonable Doubt.
She's not funny.
I want
Sorry,
you to be
Jason.
so for real.
She do
Oh,
be doing funny stuff.
the actress from Southside.
The wife,
The main guy's wife.
Yes.
the cop.
The cop.
Actually,
Officer Turner.
you know what?
Love.
I'm gonna pull a TV person, a TV name for you.
Chris said,
My
I
girl,
know her. No,
Quinta Brunson.
I'm cool on Quinta, bro.
She, what did you just say?
I'm cool on Quinta,
What did
man.
you just say?
He
I'm
don't
cool
like
on
no
Quinta.
He's a hater. He's a hater. I like that.
I love
Big,
Abbott.
large.
I'm cool on Quinta being. I'm cool on Quinta though. I don't know.
Yeah, I think I
Maybe.
say what?
Maybe.
But Jason, was it good though?
Good, Lisa.
It was. It was a good movie. I enjoyed it. It's not the wood though.
We will have to put the wood on our review list this year at some point.
All the moments that movie has and niggas comparing these. No.
Listen, if your wood episode isn't at minimum 2 hours long, you're gonna have to give it up to Brown Sugar to them. I'm just gonna tell you that right now.
Nobody is quoting the wood like they are. My divorce.
People say macking and hanging all the time. People say macking and hanging all the time.
Where?
Yes.
Not to be on his side, but
You
me personally, I will say I'm from North Carolina. I like baseball, and that's it. I don't know why, but it's my favorite part of the movie.
I'm from North Carolina.
And I just randomly say that. I ain't gonna lie. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But
the fact that I'm from North Carolina, why I don't want to remember that line is because he sounds so country. And all North Carolinians don't sound like that.
Carolina.
But
I have never heard anybody say Carolinians. When the fuck y'all start doing that?
North Carolinians. No, that's what it is. Google it.
I'm not Googling that.
Because you can't see it.
I want that in my algorithm.
Anyway, our Link of Thrones, because I do not have any what did you think those, which is kind of strange, but it is what it is. Jason, do you have your Link of Thrones?
Yes, I got Mos Def. He was in Hip Hopera, since we talking about a hip hop.
Oh my God.
Yes, that is why I'm picking it. And reason being is because since the week is here and we are in Black History motherfucking month, we gotta shout out the girl that he killed as it's been 50 years. It's been 50 years since a Black woman has won an Oscar for a country album. Beyonce. Yes. And she won Album of the Year for the first time. Now, do I agree with this? No. However, she did it, and I have a reason to go back to her now. I hated that movie when it came out, but I have a reason to talk about it today. You're welcome.
Okay.
You not saying Be Calm Rewind or 16 Blocks is wild. Okay.
I've never seen either one of them.
What? Okay.
He's got some really good stuff out there.
Yes, he does.
But Jason had to go down that road. I ain't mad at it.
I don't even.
Lisa, who do you have?
I don't even want to deal with. Pissing me off. All right. I'm gonna go with what's his name? Wendell Pierce.
Wendell. That nigga in every black. He's in every Black movie ever.
Every Black movie ever. And I'm gonna pull from the archives. Waiting to Exhale.
Went up into the cupboards talking about hello. Ain't do nothing with that thing. Yeah, him a good time though.
Yeah. All right, now him
dripping sweat on Robin on her face. Don't make no damn sense. Didn't he do nothing?
Nothing wrong with that.
Everything is wrong with it if she ain't feeling nothing except his stomach and her gut. She
that's
ain't.
Not her fault. That's who is it his fault or hers? Because she could have said something. She chose not to.
She didn't know what was going on. 5 seconds, and she said, "That's it." It's like when you freeze. Like I don't know. I'm sorry. What were you gonna say, Jason?
We have a Waiting to Exhale episode out there. Go check that out.
I did. I did.
Showing support. Crystal, who do you have at your Link of Thrones?
I got Boris Kojo.
That man has been fine for years.
I picked him. Does it have to be a movie or can it be a TV show?
It could be a TV show.
I'm in the middle of a rewatch of The Real Husbands of Hollywood.
Yeah, that's funny.
It's a great show.
It's a great show.
It's a good time.
Yo, you know him and old girl been together since 2002.
Because they was in the wood together, or excuse me, they was in Soul Food, the series together.
Yeah. They've been together since 2002.
Good. Love that for them.
23 years. Michael Jordan looking ass nigga. Jazz, what is your Link of Thrones?
Sounds like hate. My Link of Thrones, I'm going to go with Sanaa Lathan.
Sanaa.
And I am going to do, since it's Black History Month, Tyler Perry's The Family That Prays.
Yeah.
Look at y'all. Y'all shouting, y'all giving Tyler Perry all the love this month. Y'all getting Tyler Perry all the love. Lisa gave him some. Look at Crystal just gave him some. You picking the movie on him. You know, it's okay.
It's Black History Month.
I see. I'm not gonna talk about that. I don't want to trigger Crystal. It's okay.
Uh-oh. But yes, Jason, would you close us out?
Dear Heavenly Father, we like to know. Okay.
I was ready.
All right, for real. I was like, oh, where are we doing this? Okay, perfect.
Yes, per usual, man. This episode 140. Crystal, Lisa, appreciate y'all for coming and chatting with us about this beautiful movie called Brown Sugar. Did y'all have anything that y'all want to leave the people with before I pass it over back to Jazz? No.
Thank you for having me again.
Hey,
I just want to correct my stats. I've been in the game 7 years professionally. Oh, shout out to me. I'm sorry, I just had to. I'm getting used to tooting my own horn around this piece. So I don't want to shortchange.
Yeah.
You're acting like a Mega Man right now. I see it. Snoop Dogg.
Don't let you know what, Black woman, we leaving all that alone. Don't even worry about it.
And that's all I got to say.
So you on Instagram?
Yes, I am. Happy and nappy _
All right. I'm about to follow you. So I also want to say thank you. Oh, sorry.
Nope, you got the floor.
I also want to say thank you guys for having me on again. Every time I come on, I think it will be my last time because Jason will just be fed up with me. But I appreciate it. I enjoy it. I love doing these. So whenever you guys invite me, I get excited. Like, oh, let me just rearrange things.
Lisa said, I gotta cancel all my plans because y'all niggas talk too much. But to be fair,
Jason,
it be y'all.
No, this time was Jason. Jason talked the whole time. Listen,
Jason pulled a mic.
Go back and track the minutes. I guarantee you, 15 minutes is this Jason.
Wow,
this is true.
Crazy.
He was in his bag.
That's crazy. That's insane. Actually, blame me for that. But anyway, thank y'all for coming. All that good shit. Last week we talked about From episode 139. Go peep that. Of course, we had Ashley and Chris on. Next week we are discussing one of our most anticipated, and I hope people go out and celebrate my boy Anthony. We are discussing Black Panther. What the fuck?
Captain America, Brave New World.
That's it.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Go watch that. Go support that. That new black cap.
Jason just pulled a Dre. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna marry Reese. Yeah, Reese.
Think about that. Yeah, that one.
Yeah. I'll be there. I'll be there celebrating, with the black cap and all that good stuff, man. Go see that movie. I know. But outside of that, man, we've been enjoying this Black History Month. Jazz, you have anything for the people?
Nah. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us. We got the Black Queens on the pod. I love to see it. great conversation and discussion. Yes, shout out to Black Love and everyone that follows and subscribes. Please be sure to drop a like, a rating, all of the things. And that's all I got.
People.
Yes, appreciate y'all. Until next time, this is What's a Good Though podcast about movies and TV shows and sometimes music because I get passionate about that shit. I am Jason.
They know I am Jazz.